Greetings and good day. My name is Dr. Fred Williams. I have a dual role in life and in this community. One as pastor of Turkey Creek Missionary Baptist Church here in Dublin, Georgia, and also superintendent of Dublin City Schools. I was asked to reflect on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his life and what it means to me and inspiration that I receive from the life of Dr. Martin Luther King. The first thing I want to talk about is his character. He was a man of high character and high principles. He taught to love everyone regardless of the color of your skin. He taught to love everyone. He taught us not to judge each other by our skin color, but the content of our character. And that has really been something that I really have tried to emulate in my life, the love of people, treating everyone with respect and dignity, and helping my fellow man in any way that I possibly can to reach their fullest potential in life and be the best that they can be. And that really has played well for me as an educator and a pastor, to really be able to help everyone. In our church, it's diverse. We do have different genders. We have the different ethnicity or races, if you would, and so we have all different types of people, and so and we are charged by God and everyone to love everyone. So I appreciate Dr. King and his inspiration as it relates to Christianity and living that faith out daily. And so that all is a part of his character and one that I try to emulate. Also, courage is another thing that comes to mind when I reflect on Dr. King and how he has inspired me. Courage as a pastor, courage as an educational leader. Courage is something that is a daily walk, it's a daily act when we face situations that are not quick fixes or easy solves. What do we do? Who are we in those moments? Martin Luther King talked about the courage of a man and the character of a man is not where they stand in the time of peace and tranquility, but where they stand in the times of chaos and when the water's choppy and when the breakers are dashing and beating so vehemently against the bow of the ship that we are navigating. How are we and who are we in the tough times of life? And that speaks more about to our character, but it also speaks more about courage, doing the right thing, especially when we feel that no one is watching us. And those are things, takeaways that I take away from the life of Dr. Martin Luther King, how he called us out to have courage, to be able to do the right thing when nobody else is willing to do the right thing. And that's something that our world needs more than anything right now, those with character and courage. And the third thing that comes to mind, and the final thing that comes to mind that I want to share during this reflection, is that of commitment. Dr. Martin Luther King was a man of strong commitment, likened unto who I look to in my faith, and that is Jesus. And what I mean by that is that he was willing to sacrifice. There's a story about the hog and the chicken were deciding to have breakfast. And they were trying to decide what would they bring to the breakfast so that all can partake and enjoy it. Well, the chicken said, well, I'll lay an egg. And so the chicken laid an egg that and brought it to the breakfast. And so everyone was looking for the hog, and finally the bacon came out. They were looking for the hog. I said, what happened to the hog? Well, he had to give it all up so that we can have the bacon. And that's what I look at Martin Luther King, nonviolence, a love for everyone. He had a dream that all of God's children, regardless of what we look like or where we come from, will be able to sit at the table of brotherhood and work together and live together, love together, and play together and laugh together. And I'm just so thankful to be a part of that dream, because one thing I know, I can't control others, but I can control myself and how I respond. And so with that, friends, and anyone who's watching this video, let us be committed to doing what Martin Luther King has done, and that's nonviolence, loving our fellow man, respecting everyone, looking for the decency and dignity in everyone, loving and forgiving, laughing and living together. And I believe with that we will certainly keep the dream alive. And we know that we don't come to be served, but to serve. And so I want to encourage you to make sure that you are serving others and not just looking at yourself and your wants and desires. Make sure as you live your life that you live a life that is serving others. And you and I, friends, will be hand in hand as we keep the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King alive. Thank you. Thank you that you're willing to have great character. Thank you that you're willing to have and display courage. And thank you for your commitment to serving others. Have a great day.